call home. English speaking and the francophones. 8 months of winter, well it ain't so bad. Lights on a gawk and all making me mad. 2 McDonald's and 1 Walmart. My bike got stolen when it got dark. Extend our trailers and we drive skidoo. That's what we in Timmins love to do.
I promise to protect downtown. Eat at Siva's so I can stay round. Yell at bad drivers every day. At Hollinger Park is where I play. 101 is still my mall. See the murals? We have it all. Animal tours, it's all set. We want our jobs back at Kid Met. Shania Twain Center, it went under. How about another Stars and Thunder? New pool, will we ever get? Hockey brawls here make me sweat.
Timmins is a place that we call home. English speaking and the francophones. 8 months of winter, well it ain't so bad. Lights on a gawk and all making me mad. 2 McDonald's and 1 Walmart. My bike got stolen when it got dark. Extend our trailers and we drive skidoo. That's what we in Timmins love to do.
Without the dark and boring phase, hibernate a little, then I set the sun ablaze. Seeing new reflections within that summer haze. Getting hype up off the chase, well I don't know how to act though. Discovering what's more important than my cash flow. Still looking for abundance, that's a fact though. Right now all I wanna do is relax though. Top down with my head high. We just all tryna get by. Clear skies and I'm mesmerized. Let's ride. Top down with my head high. We just all tryna get by. Clear skies and I'm mesmerized. Let's ride. Inner diamonds keep me shining with that clear sight. Transformation, no exhaustion, I can feel the light. Hit a flight to Panama this weekend, yeah I might. Tried on every mask, but not a single one fit right. To my sanity, I'm trying to keep the grip tight. Almost lost it, but ain't giving up on this fight. Rolling Zola when these bros trying to stay the night. I'm like, nah, and they get all salty like, oh, alright. Present for the insight, and I don't wanna rush. Find a balance between real love and living lush. With anyone in my circle, compassion is a must. Too many lack discernment, can't determine what's what. There's only one who brings me back to earth with his touch. Life is a gift, so we need to treat it as such. Stop with all the complaining, it's time to quit the fuss. Onward and above, only up and up and up. Top down with my head high. We just all tryna get by. Clear skies and I'm mesmerized. Let's ride. Top down with my head high. We just all tryna get by. Clear skies and I'm mesmerized. Let's
Young, running wild, chase the stars into the night. Never knew where I belonged, just a fire burning bright. Took the long road, lost my way, thought the echoes call you home. Feels the dark and feels the rain, I was never quite alone. Oh, oh, feel it in our soul, the winds are changing, I must go. Oh, oh, feel it in our soul, we're so really need to know. So don't wake me up till I find my way further highs and lower my afraid. Let the words be on, let the moments fade. I'll keep running till I find my way. Find my way. every road was meant to be. Every heartbreak, every scar, just a lesson to set you free. I won't fear the great unknown, I won't wait for time to slow. Gotta chase it while I can, cause tomorrow's never told. Feel it in my soul. The winds are changing, I must go. Feel it in my soul. It's so really I need to know. So don't wake me up till I find my way. Further highs and lows in my faith. Let the walls lay on, let the moments fade. I'll keep running till I find my way. Find my way, find my way. I'll keep running till I find my way. Find my way, find my way. I'll keep running till I find my way. So don't wake me up till I find my way. Further highs and lows in my faith. Let the walls lay on, let the moments fade. I'll keep running till I find my way. Find my way, find my way. I'll keep running till I find my way.
There we are, Kinsman.
There we are.
You're not
Wednesday
used,
night.
You're not used to that fade in yet, right? Because you
No,
want
the
to talk
fade
while
in.
it's,
Yeah, I wanted to chat.
you really want to get blasting.
Want to get right into it.
There-
Right into the meat and the potatoes of a
The,
Wednesday night. Again, live from Timmins Square, our new digs.
We are here, there, Kinsman.
Yes, we are.
I wanted to give you an update on the bunny situation.
Yes.
So-
Well, first of all, the bunny story was your talks of a possible bunny.
Yes.
Now, what's happened here?
Well, the talk was at camp. I had made a joke, just joking. If you can catch a bunny, you can keep it. I know you can't keep wild rabbits, but that was just
No,
a joke
well, you
with my
could.
kids. You can't keep a wild rabbit, Kinsman.
I'm sure you could. There's
Sure.
probably ways to do it.
Okay, we had Pet Value on the show the other day. I will take their advice over yours.
Over mine.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right. Now, if I wanted good parking advice, I would go to you, pal. So then the kids got it in their mind that, listen, we're getting a bunny. So we debated it back and forth. So now we're getting a bunny because I don't have much say in the household.
Okay.
Do you have much say in your household? Zero. Okay, perfect.
We gentlemen have zero say.
Okay, so
That's right.
the bunny arrives tomorrow. The bunny's name is JJ.
JJ,
Yeah.
the bunny.
And we went to Pet Value today and got loaded up for JJ.
I saw you were carrying out the goods. The bunny now the
Yeah.
bunny arrives what tomorrow?
The
Bunny's en route.
Yeah. Look at Joanne saying it's illegal to keep a wild animal. See
Okay.
here, Kinsman?
All
You're
right.
just
Well, the
bad,
one that
aren't you?
Jamie's getting is purely legal.
Well, I know, but you're trying to say just go catch one. You can't do that.
can't
You're
catch
going to
one.
get in big trouble with your attitude there, pal. But yes, we are definitely we
You're
got
going to
the
be
bunny.
bunny owners.
Yeah, that's right.
And you know
So-
what? You can draw from the experience. I know Rob and Alan and
Yes.
John. They are bunny parents in this city. So if you have any questions, I say you contact Rob and Alan.
Well, I was.
John.
I did have a phone call. Robin called me back. I do have to return her call now. But
She's going to help you out.
I have a ton of questions. JJ Klomp, yes.
JJ Klomp.
Anyways, we got an action-packed show, but first and foremost, what is our Wheel of Winning? pal?
Wheel of Winning tonight from the PAIB Insurance Inc. Wheel of Winning. We're giving away $25 to the Mattagami River Fries Inc. Again, voted best burger and fried platter in 2024. And I'm going to say they're probably on pace to get that title again this year at the Mountjoy Pavilion. Talking to Glenn and Sylvie today. People love their burgers, including you.
Oh God, it's the best burger I've ever had.
And again, you're not just blowing smoke up our arses
I tell the
tonight.
truth.
Like you've had burgers around this
Yes.
planet in your top 5.
I've already reviewed it. It. First of all, it used to be the Whopper, and then it got bumped up by Weber's.
Yeah.
Then it got bumped up by Five Guys, and now it's been bumped out by Mattagami River
Mattagami
Fries.
River Fries Inc.
This is their bacon cheeseburger I'm specifically talking about. That's the one I've tried.
the bacon
Oh, man.
cheeseburger. And
Yeah.
again, they've got their cheese dog and small fry deal happening tomorrow. They've got their daily specials. And again, $25. Someone's going to win that. Mattagami River Fries Inc. A lot of people asking, where's the Mount Joy Pavilion? It's where the farmers
Who
market
asked
is
that,
on the
kids?
weekend.
A
Well,
lot-
you
lots?
still see the odd. Where is it? It's where the farmers market is. You can't
right.
miss them.
Okay, so listen, we can go back
Yeah.
and forth with all this all night. We got an amazing guest tonight here. Bob.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do. The road captain
Yes.
of the Warriors Timmins chapter joining us here at Studio 67.
Hey guys.
Oh, wow, you're not going to give a name here, Al?
That's Phil.
Okay, it's just Phil.
Yeah. Hey
guys.
How you doing?
It's
Good, yourself?
Like, he usually concludes it with a name, right? Normally, when you do an introduction, you have a name in
We've
there.
got Phil.
Yeah.
And what was what do they call you there? Your nickname?
The club guys call me Nubs.
Nubs, yeah.
Okay.
I've known Phil for some time, back to the minor hockey league days.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the familiar
Yeah.
faces.
I was a trainer on your team where you were assistant coach.
He was the trainer, yeah, where I was the assistant coach. None of us were bosses, by the way, pal, but we had a blast, though, right?
It was super fun.
Yeah. A long time ago when we lived in the hockey world. Want to chat about the Warriors. If people aren't familiar with your group, you guys do, first and foremost, like tremendous work in the community.
Always giving back.
Yeah,
in this
that's
community.
right. You
Thank
just wrapped up an event at Hollinger Park.
Yep.
Family Fun Day. Tell us a little bit about what happened that day.
Well, the Fun Day in the Park is a yearly event we try to do at the last week of school, typically. And it's just about giving back to the community.
Mm-hmm. Listen, this group of the Warriors here, first of all, I just got an inkling of how hard they worked to get this together.
Yeah.
There was a ton of free activities for families
Like
in the
the
park.
inflatables.
The inflatables. They had the dunk takes going. You got the music going. You had a barbecue. You did this to help out an organization in town too, right?
We got reached out to the Anti-Hunger Coalition. There's a lot of hungry people in the world, and we're trying to do our part to help the people in Timmins that are.
Yeah. It is
What
awesome
a great
because
organization they are as well.
Yeah, they're good.
not too many groups that we're aware of like will put this on and go, listen, all we're looking for is a non-perishable item. I thought that's pretty awesome. And at the end of the day, like, we've put on events ourselves. Like, it's a lot of work in the back end, and there's costs associated
Lots
with
of work.
it. Yeah.
The public, I'm just going to say, Phil, they see, it's a free fun day in the park, which is great, but there is the behind-the-scene price tags, which, make these events free.
Yeah, well, there's a big price tag. The bouncy castles are very expensive, but AB Equipment is very nice, and they give us a good donation back. Our good friend Jacob Johnson, he donated all the hot dogs for that day.
From independent grocers.
From independent grocers, yeah.
Good
Jacob
guy.
yeah. And then the Metro gave us all the water bottles, Tammy at the Metro. So without these people, we wouldn't be able to do what we do.
And another thing that I wanted to mention, if you've ever been to a Warriors event, it's not just the club members. You have your families there, the wives, the kids, like everyone gets involved. They're not just there to have fun, which they do, but they get involved helping out.
It's crazy, actually. The support we get from our family is outstanding. Everybody loves just as much as we do. All the guys are together to do this club, but without the wives' support or the family support, who has time for it, right? It's a busy life today.
Oh, yeah.
So if you don't have your family support, and everybody in the club, the family's 100% supportive, and I love it. It's amazing.
Yeah, it is awesome to see. And that's just not the only event that you run throughout the community. And we're going to talk about the poker run here shortly. But really, you guys do a lot in the community to help give out. Some of them are organized events. Sometimes you just help out community members.
That's right. There's a young lady, I forget her name, I apologize, but she's with TMAC, and she's trying to become a fighter and jiu-jitsu and whatever. I forget her name, I apologize. But we've helped her go out of town. We've given her some funds to go out of town and compete and try to be somebody, right?
It really is. it is a big deal because everyone knows more and more families are struggling these days.
It's tougher to get by.
Yeah,
As they
sure
say,
is.
everything rises in cost except for, when it comes to the paychecks and the salary.
That's right.
It's hard to make ends meet.
That's right.
Yeah, it sure does.
Don't be asking
It
for a
sure
raise
is.
either, kidsman. You want to do that publicly?
No.
Yeah, we're not getting any raises, trust me. But and I have to say this, and I've told this story like multiple times, but I will tell it to the day that I can no longer tell it here, kinsman. So my son Hudson, he's 2 years old. He has kidney disease, and we were a beneficiary of the Warriors, unknown. This was the most overwhelming day,
Well, we covered the poker run last year.
Yes.
Not, unbeknownst to ourselves that, they said the family was hush-hush, kept a secret. Lo and behold, it was you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to put myself in the typical guy category where at least I don't ask for help. I love helping people, period. This is primarily
This
why
is what
we do
we
this.
do and why we do what we do.
And so, we covered the poker run as we cover everything that the Warriors do. Because we're proud to be, partnering with them. And then what had happened is that I had mentioned, listen, I'd like to see the clubhouse one day. And they called me on a Monday, after our show, you want to come by and check out the clubhouse? And pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty
you
cool.
You got the Warriors invite.
Yeah, so I did get the tour of the clubhouse, and I'm like, man, there's a lot of people here for a Monday, but maybe that's
just
how
what it is on a Monday.
Yeah, everyone's having fun and super welcoming, and myself and Terry were there, and then they brought us to sit down at the table, and they told us why we were there, and you know me, I blabbed to the dusk to dawn, and I'm still at loss for words. So, I mean, this is the type of group that they are. I mean, they help out people that they probably know need help, but haven't even asked for help, and how can you get any better than that?
It just stumbled on our lap.
Yeah.
We found out that you needed a hand, and I'm not going to give up the source. But
Right.
We found out that you needed a hand, and it was a unanimous vote because we vote on everything, right? And as soon as we found out that you were the one needing help, and we decided to keep it hush-hush from you.
Yeah, you did.
That was a super big surprise.
Yeah, I had no idea.
It was a good day.
Yeah,
It was
just phenomenal.
It was great. So and most people who have children or adults or anyone in care, we have to travel, the expenses do add up, and that was a big help. So you folks, I wanted to share that personal story also because we're one of the people that the Warriors have helped. So let's in turn talk about the poker run. So tell us a little bit about what is the poker run?
Basically, a poker run is you get on your motorcycle or your three-wheeler and you ride around the Timmins area and you buy a card. You try to make a poker hand. We're going to have 6 stops to stop throughout the city, starting from White Birch to the Cache Campground, Kamoskosha Boat Launch, Mikey's General Sales, Airport Hotel, and then Dubier's.
Okay.
So you have 6 spots to make the best 5-card poker hand.
And you can run around. Are you allowed to do one lap, or do you just keep going around picking up cards? How does that work?
You can only get 1 card at each spot.
Okay.
But when you get to Mikey's, that's the ending location, you do your best hand out of the 6 cards you have.
Okay.
And if you don't quite have the cards that you want, there's going to be a small chance to buy extra cards at Mikey's.
That's right.
To try to get the best hand possible.
Mike Mason, always the start and the finish point. When you talk the poker run, you always associate Mike Mason and Mikey's General Sales.
He's great. This is going to be the 3rd year we go there, and he graciously lets us use the whole front parking lot.
Yeah, he's awesome.
And he's amazing, doesn't charge us a penny. Just leave it as it was is all he asks.
Yeah, it is very cool. And I did notice last year, if you had some cards left, a lot of people were purchasing them. But so you do the poker run and you come back to Mikey's, and it's a lot of fun because you got some music playing. The families are all there. It's a real blast.
It's a blast. We're going to have a barbecue going again this year.
Okay.
So hot dogs and hamburgers. So as soon as you're done with the ride, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be a little lady there that has a little lemonade stand.
Okay.
Selling some lemonade because last year got quite warm.
Yeah.
So we're going to try and put some more tents out to try and keep people in the shade.
Yeah, keep them in the shade just in case, eh? And again, you talk about lemonade stands. If anybody wants to, have the Warriors do a drive-by of lemonade stands, you encourage reaching out to the group.
Oh, yeah, we love that. We love helping out the kids. We love, whoever's in town at the time, we're going to try and put a little group together and hit the lemonade stands and try to give the kids a little bit of cash.
There you go. Yeah, we've noticed that.
Yeah.
We were at the one lemonade stand, and you can hear the Warriors,
coming from miles away. You know the bikes are coming.
That's right.
And the smiles on the kids, running those lemonade stands. It's worth it. Worth all the time in gold. Yeah.
He almost sounded like Max Headroom there. That kid. Remember that back in the day?
Yeah, Max Headroom.
Anyways.
Now, a lot of people are like, Max who?
Yeah. Okay. Do you remember Max Headroom?
No.
Okay. He was like an AI sort of guy.
The AI guy, McDonald. He was he was tied in with McDonald's. Back in the day.
Well, we always get way off a track here, Phil. So, if you want to register for the poker run, so do you have to have like a motorbike?
We're a club.
Yeah.
We're a motorcycle club. So, of course, we're going to push this for all the motorcycle enthusiasts in town.
Yeah.
So, if you got a three-wheeler, a Spider, or a Can-Am, or whatever they are, the three-wheelers,
you can participate.
You can ride and participate. But we're trying to keep the cars out of it. It would be too much traffic, I think, at the stops. We don't have much room at every stop.
Right.
So, we're putting it out there for the motorcycle enthusiasts.
So, and listen, the riding season's short.
Very short.
Like just like our heat season. So this is a great way to get out and meet a bunch of other people who are motorcycle enthusiasts.
And you can ride at your own pace. You go with your own little group. It doesn't matter where you go first. It doesn't matter where you start. As long as you finish at Mikey's, you can grab your cards from any stop. We're gonna have if you're coming in from Chapleau, you could start off at White Birch. If you're coming in from Sudbury, you can stop at the Cache. Or if you're coming in from Iroquois Falls or Matheson, we'll be out at Dubier's.
Okay.
We're getting a whole ton of great comments, and there's one I want to show right now here from Debbie.
This is what Debbie says. They helped out my great nephew. He had his bike stolen, and he had a lemonade stand, so he could buy himself another bike. And I called Phil and his wife, and the rest was history. These guys are awesome.
Thank you, Debbie.
Yeah. Very cool.
Another great comment.
Yeah. So those are to me the unsung hero moments where you guys do a lot of public events to help the community, but you also do a ton of things where it's just people call, they need a little bit of help, and if you're in a position to help, then you help people.
We'll go out of our way to do it. If we can, we're going to go out of our way to do it.
Just like, every time at lunch, I help Mark put his bib on because he's unable to do that at this age. So you got
to help me out.
I'm an unsung
You're
hero,
an
too.
Unsung hero.
Not as quite as that.
And you don't want to dirty up our new rugs here.
I definitely, I want you to have that.
We're trying to keep this studio space clean.
So if you want to get involved in the poker run, the registration is day of?
The day of, yeah. Day of, any stop. We're all going to have the cards, the registration cards, and then you can start your day from whatever stand.
Okay. And that's, again, Saturday, July the 12th.
July 12th.
Starts at 11 a.m.
11 a.m., I think, till 4 to get back to Mikey's to hand in your hand. And then that evening, we're going to have Johnny Rock from Sudbury. He's coming to play quite a few hours for us.
Okay.
Nice. Now, last year it was on one of the flatbeds. You're having the same setup again this year?
Probably not as big. We're probably going to have a smaller flatbed, but because it's a one-man band, and he's absolutely amazing, that guy. I think he played a couple of weeks ago somewhere in town here for a grand opening.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Was it Alternate
Starts?
Yeah, Alternate Starts.
Alternate Starts.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's the gentleman that's going to come play for us on July 12th.
Hey, listen, at the end of the day, if you don't have a bike, Kinsman, you don't have a bike, eh?
No, I don't have a bike, but you can still participate and, maybe end up at the end or the starting or the ending point and hang out at Mikey's and, join in the festivities that way and, contribute donations that way.
Yeah. As long as you pay a little fee to come in and you're not riding, everything goes towards the Anti-Hunger Coalition. Mm-hmm. We're helping them out this year. And if you want to come party with us and listen to good music, and anybody's available to come out.
Well, yeah, that is an awesome partnership, because the Anti-Hunger Coalition as you folks already know now, do such amazing work in this community. And to me, that's a big deal because it's pretty difficult for a lot of these organizations to get any type of funding. And you need funding to help people. You need money to pay the bills in the building. And it's pretty simple economics. That is a pretty awesome selection by the group to be doing this.
Oh yeah, we love that we're helping them. It got brought up to us. We went and did a site tour. It's amazing in there.
Isn't it amazing?
The kitchen is nice.
Yeah, the new kitchen, state-of-the-art kitchen.
Yeah, the organization of all the foods is like, it's wonderful. It's streamlined. It's perfect. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's a great. So you are helping out. If you get involved, a great community organization, and you're going to have a blast. I just don't know how you guys ride with because you're not riding like in shorts and tank tops.
No, you need proper biking gear.
This isn't a movie in California here. You're in heavy clothes. That must be a pretty hot ride.
On the warm days, it gets kind of hot.
Yeah.
But as motorcyclists know, you dress for the slide, not the ride.
Oh.
It's a just in case. That's why we wear our boots and our pants, and just in case we do happen to go down, because accidents happen all the time.
Yeah.
So we're more protected with these leathers and these thick pants.
You see the odd numbskull that you'll see at a light wearing shorts. What are they doing there?
Yeah, shorts and flip-flops.
Yeah. That's not the biker attire.
Did you just say numbskull, Kinsman?
Yeah.
You got a new classic from
I got a new one.
Doodle.
Yeah, Dipsy Doodle.
Numbskull. So a numbskull's like not a smart person?
Yeah, not so smart. No.
Okay, I'm glad you defined it. Is this why you wear your leather dad gloves and your driving gloves in the winter?
In the wintertime.
You're ready for the slide.
I'm ready for the slide. You're ready for the white knuckle affair trying to scrape off the window.
Maybe you can you get invited to the clubhouse and you can show the Warriors your dad driving gloves, and maybe it's something that they'll pick up on.
If ever you want to come say hi, you got to make sure to wear those gloves.
You got to wear those gloves there.
All right, Phil.
It says world's best dad on it, by the way, too.
Well, if the kids gave it to him, you can't excuse that.
You can't excuse. Yeah, they are awesome. I got myself a pair after I saw them. Listen, the last thing, and I have a million things to say about the Warriors, but these gentlemen and their families, including the wives, girlfriends, kids. You folks have regular jobs. You got families. You got activities. Everything you're doing is on top of all that.
Yeah, evenings, weekends.
Yeah,
making it work. It's a lot, but we love it, so we don't complain. We just do it.
Yeah, and it's a lot of work. So this is like if you were to join an organization and you volunteer your time and put in hours
being
of work.
a part of the board meetings and the monthly, weekly, you got to put the time and effort into it.
Because our organizing takes a lot of time.
I bet these poker runs, it's not just, okay, let's just do this, here's your stations. There's a lot of planning that goes involved.
Well, we got to go talk to every station to see if the owners allow us to go there. And then the day of, we got to bring a tent there and some chairs, and so my wife is going to be bringing my stuff to my station, and then our other wives are going to help out the other members at every station. So it's, like you said, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, a lot of work. Making sure there's enough decks of cards for everybody to take part in the poker run.
That's right.
But it's just not that. It's all the events that they do. At the back end, there's hundreds of hours of work that go into it. And they run a pretty tight machine, because I saw them at the beginning, near the beginning of just setting up the Family Fun Day. And you folks were moving there.
Well, we have it down to a pretty good art.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what they should be doing, so it just happens to pop up really quickly.
Yeah, that is awesome. Well, was there anything else you wanted to mention that we haven't had a chance to chat about yet?
This year there is a limit on the amount of cards you can buy at the end.
Okay.
There's going to be a 10-card limit for the extra cards that you buy for your hand, so that everybody has a chance to win the prize.
Okay. Oh, we haven't even talked
we haven't talked about the prize. Prize, what is it, a $3,000 travel voucher to anywhere.
That, Kinsman. How come you stole that from me? Look at then you heard prize. You off to hear?
Well, I forgot,
You got excited like me. Go ahead.
Well, there is cards, and yes, the winning hand will win what, Phil?
A $3,000 travel voucher through Janice Bell.
Wow, that's
She's
awesome.
been a great travel agent.
Yes.
And last year she donated a luggage set to the winner, And I heard a rumor that she might be doing the same this year. And we've got multiple other prizes being won too. There's 5. The top 5 cards hands win a prize.
Oh, this is awesome.
The grand prize is the travel voucher. I want to say thank you to Timmins Overhead Doors for giving us some money. I want to say thank you to Timmins Mechanical Solutions. They give us some money towards the big prize. Without these people, there's no way we could do it. There's no way we could get the money.
It's local helping local people.
Yeah.
Where would you go with a $3,000 travel?
Well, and again, any destination, anywhere. I don't know. Maybe
you
somewhere
just
warm.
Maybe.
I would say, maybe Jamaica. I like the tropics. I have to go somewhere warm.
Yeah.
I went to the Dominican. It's nice.
Yeah,
the
Dominican,
Dominican, too,
anywhere, in the wintertime when we're shoveling, we're normally up here, go to a nice hot destination. That's where that $3,000 would go.
If I won, I would, tell Terry, find a babysitter ASAP because flight leaves tomorrow.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Get a bike.
Get
a bike and come to the poker run.
They get a bike and come to the poker run.
Yeah, I might have to go find a Vespa. We'll get one of those on the street.
Well, I think you need to start with a license first there, kids.
Yeah.
If you start with a moped, it might take you the full 4 hours.
It might take you
You would
4
look
hours
great in a
to
moped.
go all 6.
What's that Jim Carrey movie?
Yeah, the
when
Jim
he has the
Carrey,
moped?
Dumb and Dumber.
You would look great in a moped. You really would, right?
Well, speaking of the movie, I think you guys would look good together on that moped.
I don't think so.
I
I don't think we'd fit on
if I
on
bring
the
back
moped.
my wig, I would sort of look like the Jeff Daniels.
You'd be the Jeff Daniels character. I'll be Jim
Yeah,
Carrey.
we'll get the wig out of the closet. Thanks so much, my man.
No problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cheers, my man.
Listen,
Yes.
these Warriors, if you haven't, a lot of people have seen the great work you've done in the community. If you haven't, get involved in the poker run or let someone know who's a motorcycle enthusiast to get involved. But it's just, this is one of the most amazing groups in our community.
Always giving
helping
back
people
in this community.
So
Thanks, guys.
Hand over fist. And again, when it comes to lemonade stands, they are there to support. And again, they're there to give back to, everybody in this community.
you had a lemonade stand there last week, and you made $4, Kinsman, because I bought one.
$4.
So why don't you leave it to the pros, the kids?
Yeah, the kids can sell.
Your lemonade was terrible, by the way. Way too much sugar.
Too sugary.
So let's talk about our Wheel of Winning and take a break.
All right, Wheel of Winning tonight. We're giving away $25 to Mattagami River Fries Inc. at the Mountjoy Pavilion. So someone's going to be winning that right after this.
All Baked Fried Chicken is now on DoorDash, and you can order online, allbakedchicken.ca. And the Rapid Response Advisory Group with the Alzheimer's Society Cochrane-Temiskaming, looking for individuals. You can be one of them, finding your way at alzon.ca. And the first week of camp begins June 29th at Camp Bickle. Still time to register at campbickle.ca. Set your summer in motion with Honda Marine at Mikey's. Power your boat with reliability, performance, and style. 1301 Airport Road. And you can now buy beer at the Pioneer. Visit Pioneer on the Run today, 1455 Riverside Drive. For residential, commercial, biophilic designs, and more, get your consultation today with Mindful Living Interior, 705-951-0908. And Boreal Home and Decor, where style meets comfort. Browse their beautiful showroom today, 374 Algonquin Boulevard East, or online, borealhd.ca. And the pets thank you for stopping by the Pet Value Summer Barbecue this past weekend. You just helped raise a ton of money for the Timmins and District Humane Society. The best painters in the North, Timmins Students Works Painting. Call today for your interior or exterior free quote, 705-363-0800. And 236 Jade Avenue is for sale with Albert Seal at Royal LePage, your Northern Realty leaders. Book a showing now, 705-465-3493. And get your tickets for the Porcus Stampede and Rodeo August 23rd and 24th at porcusag.ca. And Spoiled Rotten now carry Crafty Beast drinks for your canine. Keep your dogs cool this summer, 407 Wilson Avenue, or call 705-288-0859. And Burrito Guys and Yogan Fruz are the perfect combo in the Porcupine Mall. Stop in for shawarma chicken and a Yogan Fruz today, 705-579-2057. Your one-stop shop for home renos is Timmins Home Improvement Center. Stop by today, 89 Wilson Avenue. Thinking of buying or selling your home? Then call Jessica Gervais at Royal LePage or Northern Realty leaders. 705-360-7000. Summer volunteers are needed at Quilts for Survivors. Come spend the summer and have some fun with Vanessa Genier and her crew. 705-262-1853. You can now pre-order lunches at the Flourless Fox Take Home. If you don't want to wait in line, call today, 705-221-7007. Timmins' only fully gluten-free restaurant, 89 Cedar Street South in Timmins. Book your summer fun this week at the Mini Putt and Batting Cages. Call Don Marcoux, 705-264-7888. And you don't have to brush your teeth, just the ones you want to keep. Book your teeth cleaning today with Hollinger Dental Corps, 705-267-1020. Sign up now for Dare Timmins classes this fall for grades 5 and 6. It's free to register. You can email Rick Lemieux, LemieuxRick@yahoo.ca. For printing, miscellaneous items, promotional items, and more, you need to contact 3D Forge Works and Typo Press Printers, located 159 Pine Street South. Sweet Freeze Timmins now carries Zero Sugar Reese, Twizzlers, and Bazooka Gum and more. They also have the original Slush Puppies in stock, 175 3rd Avenue, or online, sweetfreeze.com. And Mattagami River Fries Inc. voted Best Burger and Fry Platter in the North. Order your food today, 705-269-FOOD, that's 3663 at the Mount Joy Pavilion. Timmins Little League gets set to host the Provincials July 9th through 14th at Participe Park. All the details at timminslittleLeague.ca. And stock up on all your garden needs and more with the Canadian Tire Garden Centre, the biggest garden center in the North. New selections arriving weekly. And try a Sparks handcrafted or a Spike handcrafted milkshake today, a part of their Sparks summer menu. 206 3rd Avenue or online, sparkspizza.ca. For sled wraps, vehicle wraps, and more, it's 13 Designs. Email Sean or John at 13designs.ca. Get your tickets now for Rock of the River July 18th and 19th at Hollinger Park. The Headstones and Brett Kissel and Cooper Allen are your headliners. Tickets at ROTR.ca. Buying a new Hyundai just got easier with Click and Buy with Timmins Hyundai. See the inventory and even order online. TimminsHyundai.ca. Happy 90th to the Schumacher Lions Club. This amazing organization has been giving back since 1935. Design, build, enjoy with J&R Custom Cabinets. Your one-stop shop at 1150 Riverside Drive. Best insurance in the North is PAIB Insurance Inc. They've got your back and the coverage you need. 705-360-5300. And the best prices and mega deals are waiting for you at Matheson Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Make the short drive, 349 Highway 11 in Matheson. And follow Mel and Mel with the We Count Talk Show. Email the ladies today, info@theconnecthers.ca. And book a family deal this week with Midtown Bull, starting at $59.99 per hour, 705-267-3500. And Lucian Transportation are hiring in Timmins and Cochrane. How about a $2,000 sign-on bonus and it's paid training? Next session begins July 7th, 705-360-4090. No job big or small with DAP Cleaning Solutions. Sanitizing, dump runs, windows, floors, dusting, and more. Call for your free quote, 705-465-3500. And on the big screen this week, 28 years later, The Materialist and F1 the Movie. Tickets and showtimes at ImagineCinemas.com. Timmins Square Kids Club Carnival Day is July 12th, 12 to 2. Cotton candy, face painting, fish ponds, selfie sections, and more. And discount days are every day at Jackpot Time Timmins. Your chance to win double line prizes every single session. The BIA is gearing up for another fun summer in your downtown with the Urban Park Markets. Get all the details at downtowntimmins.com. And enroll today for fall classes at Northern College. With more than 75 programs to choose from, your future career is waiting for you at northerncollege.ca. For the best glass mirror replacement in the North and the best rates, contact Canada Glass, 95 Wilson Avenue, 705-264-9441. And move your packages today with Robert Champagne with Timmins Courier Service, locally owned and operated for over 45 years. Register your child for kindergarten this fall with the Northeastern Catholic District School Board. Online, ncdsb.on.ca. It's still time to put a team in for this Thursday's United Way's Big Red Pull. Put a team in now, uwcneo.com. And book a detail this week with the best detailers in the North, the Sign Shop Crown Timmins. Contact Darren DeBano, 705-268-4855. And whether it's a birthday or any occasion, the Pop-Up Balloon Shop have you covered. Contact Ashley Richards today, 705-288-3253.
So, what do we got? The Wheel of Winning.
Wheel of Winning,
Yeah.
the PAIB Insurance Inc. Wheel of Winning. And someone's going to win $25 for the Mattagami River Fries Inc. Voted best burger and fry platter. And again, you attest
listen.
one of your top 5 burgers in all of the burgers you've tried. And one of them is from Mattagami River Fries Inc.
It's at my number 1 there, kids.
It's your number 1 burger.
It is my number 1 burger. They may stay on top for a long time. So if you win this gift card, I encourage you to try this.
$25. Again, Glenn, Sylvie, if you've never been, the Mountjoy Pavilion, where the farmers market meets, they're there. And again, speaking of the farmers market, every Saturday morning leading up until they open the gates there, they serve breakfast at the fry truck.
So what I was saying here, Kinsman, I didn't have a period at the end of my sentence, by the way.
I just jumped in.
You cut me off, not even a hyphen or a comma. If you win this $25 gift card, I encourage you to eat the bacon cheeseburger.
Bacon
I
cheeseburger.
strongly encourage it.
And they've got great chicken fingers as well.
Yeah, well,
Tracy
amazing
loves
over
all the food we had. Tracy loves the chicken fingers, so do I.
Okay there, Kinsman. Are you ready for the Wheel of Winning?
I think we are, and I think...
The Wheel of Winning, brought to you by PAIB Insurance Inc. We are real people dealing with real people. Locally owned and operated in downtown Timmins, 101 Pine Street South. Call toll free 1-844-360-5300.
So there it is, pal. This is the Wheel of Winning.
Wheel of Winning. Who's going to win?
Well,
Where it stops, no one knows, except for the wheel. Anna Tessier. Congratulations, Anna. We'll reach out to you. You can reach out to us, and we'll get you in touch with the Mattagami River Fries Inc., where you're going to be spending your $25 gift card that we're going to hand you.
There we go.
Yeah.
The question is Anna going to be trying the bacon cheeseburger?
The bacon cheeseburger.
That's right.
I'm going to say yes. And with $25, you've got a few bacon cheeseburgers to try at Mattagami River Fries Inc.
There they are. They are awesome
Awesome folks. Glenn and Sylvie doing great work there at the Mountjoy Pavilion.
Tomorrow we're changing a couple light bulbs here in the office.
We've got some light bulb replacements to do. And we're also going to stop by the Big Red Pole, United Way, their big day in downtown, where they're going to be pulling a fire truck. That starts at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, so you'll be watching our social media pages. We'll take you through some of the action.
And the bunny arrives. JJ KLOMP arrives.
JJ KLOMP. Again, you had no say in any of this, even the name.
I want to brag about this. So we've had animals, we have dogs. So we know about pet care. But we don't, Terry's had bunnies when she was living with her family. But the first time we've had bunnies as adults. I went in the Pet Value. I actually went to both locations today, but the one at the mall, the staff there has bunnies. Man, they were pros. They knew everything of what to get, what you need
Very
to be organized.
knowledgeable.
This is why I love this Pet Value, because sometimes if you go to other places, it's just a job. But the people in Pet Value, they
care, they've got the pride, and they're proud to work there.
How'd you know I was going to say that?
I just know.
Have you been in there to buy things?
Yes, dog treats for me.
Okay, so you do know. Listen,
when Lobo was on the show, Lobo had treats here from the Humane Society.
They set us up with everything. They weren't overselling us products. They were selling us everything we knew, and they gave recommendations. So I think we're all set there, pal.
We're all set. When you say, you're set for JJ. We need a bunny update, a weekly bunny update.
Oh, bunny.
New bunny parents.
New bunny parents.
Robin and John are going to get sick of it. You're going to be calling them every day there. Huh? Robin, what's going on here? John, what's going on here with the JJ? JJ's doing this.
An update tomorrow. Okay, good night, everyone.
All right, good night.
You gotta kick, stomp, boots, go to the right, throw
until the cows come home. Cause if you wanna rope a cowboy, you gotta go where the cowboys roam. You gotta kick, stomp, biscuit to the right, throw your hands up and touch that sky. Just step to the left to hold on tight and ride, ride, ride. You gotta kick, stomp, biscuit to the right, throw your hands up and touch that sky. Just step to the left, now hold on tight and ride, ride, ride. Hey cowgirl, clap twice. Now stomp, stomp 2 times. Giddy up, touch the sky. Rope that cowboy yeah. If you wanna rope a cowboy, if you wanna catch a cowboy's eyes, show him that you can hold your own and he'll never leave your side. Never leave your side. You gotta kick, stomp, biscuit to the right, throw your hands up and touch that sky. Just step to the left to hold on tight and ride, ride, ride. You gotta kick, stomp, biscuit to the right, throw your hands up and touch that sky. Just step to the left, now hold on tight and ride, ride, ride. You gotta kick, throw your hands up, just step to the left and ride, ride, ride. That's how you rope a cow. That's how you rope. Yeehaw. That's how you rope. That's how you rope a cow. That's how you rope. Yeehaw. That's how you rope a cow. That's how you rope a cow. That's how you rope.
Young, running wild, chasing stars into the night. Never knew where I belonged, just a fire burning bright. Took the long road, lost my way, thought the echoes call you home. Through the dark and through the rain, I was never quite alone. Oh, oh, feel it in my soul. The winds are changing, I must go. Oh, oh, feel it in my soul. It's so really need to know. So don't wake me up till I find my way. Further highs and over my faith. Let the words be on, let the moments fade. I'll keep running till I find my way. Find my way, find my way. I'll keep running till I find my way. Find my way, find my way. I'll keep running till I find my way. Pulling back, it's good mean. Every road was meant to be. Every heartbreak, every scar, just a lesson to set you free. I won't fear the gray unknown, I won't wait for time to slow. 'Cause